This week on Tupike, we delve into Kenyan's cuisine from the Nyanza region. We interact with Chef Eve of Fairview Hotel.
Anything I make, I get compliment from it. The creativity that comes with the culinary art itself. There's a lot of freedom and there's room for doing whatever you want. I used to go back to home from school, cook for my siblings a simple meal, then go back to school. So I had passion in cooking way back. Yeah, I did home science, and that is what I passed. I passed in home science. I got an A in home science. And my favorite dish that I'd make is seared sea bass with coconut rice. types of cuisine. There's African, there's Italian, there's French, there's Japanese. I'm able to do a bit of the cuisine. Yeah, but my favorite is French. Yes, like I said, I work in the fine dining, so yeah. But I'm a blended chef. It is true that you can't do without a knife in the kitchen, but also you have to check your equipment. If you have something broken, let's say a pan or a blender, you won't be able to use it. If you have a blunt knife, you won't be able to use it well. So basically, you have to have a kitchen that is well equipped with everything working in order. So I'm going to prepare the sauce for tilapia. With me, I'm going to use, there's a garlic, freshly chopped garlic. There's chopped red onions. I have coconut cream, also coconut milk. I have some lemon. I have bay leaf, and then I have some fish cubes, and of course, cooking oil. Challenges are so many in the kitchen. You might find that there's a lot of work to be done with unlimited time, but at the end of the day, it's all about the client, it's not all about you. So if it means that you have to stretch your working hours, so be it, you have to do it. Another example is that maybe in mind you know that you have a booking for, let's say, 50 packs, and the last minute you're told that there'll be 100 packs now. You have to stretch yourself and come up with whatever you will come up with to make sure that the guests are satisfied. The lesson I've learned in the kitchen is that all chefs are different. We are all different. We are all unique in our own way. I've worked with four different executive chefs so far, and I've realized that each one of them, they have their own style of working. After you saute your onion and garlic until they are golden brown, I'm going to use a tomato puree. This is just blended tomatoes that I'm going to use. I believe it's my year of experience. I've been here for 10 years, like I said. I have a great leadership skill. I like learning from others and others learning from me as well. I also love teamwork, because in the kitchen you can't work alone. You have to have teamwork. So that's and not everyone work together. So that makes me stand out, and also I'm very bold and courageous. Yes, and I love being corrected and trying out new recipes. How I relate with my juniors, of course, you have to show them, you have to teach them and show them the right way, the right procedures to be done in the kitchen. For example, if someone is doing something that is not right, you have to correct them so that they know, and in future they can also be the level that you are. You have to be willing to teach them and them to learn from you as well. So you have to be a good leader and a good example to them. I have people who are on top of me that I respect so much. I have my executive chef, I have my sous chefs ahead of me. Those are the people who have stand by me. Those are the people who have made me be where I am right now. So at the end of the day, if I want to refer something from them, I always go back to them. There's a chef that I like following. She's called Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay, he's a very, very tough chef, and he runs a kitchen, majority of kitchen, but the one I like watching is the Hell's Kitchen. The morning shift and the 1 p.m. shift that runs until 10. So for example, if I'm in the morning shift, it's I come in the morning, there are orders that need to be placed for the item that we're gonna use in the kitchen that comes from the store, both vegetable, dry, whatever we are going to need to run the day, we have to order them first so that you plan yourself and you prepare for lunch. If there's snack in between, you prepare for snacks and probably dinner. This is coconut sauce. You can use tomato as well. It doesn't have to be coconut. As the sauce simmers, we leave it there for like 5 minutes as we go deep fry our fish. What I'll use to marinate the fish, I'll use paprika, I'll use garlic powder, white pepper, some salt, and black pepper. Yeah. Now, we're going to marinate the fish. Tilapia, the only ingredients that I'm gonna use is salt, black pepper, paprika. That is for marination. Yes, and the brown ugali, that is millet. So this is the already marinated fish that I've set for 10 minutes. What we're going to do is that we're going to deep fry it now. I would say that they should know how to cook the cultural food, but way back the way our grandparents used to cook, so that they enjoy the originality of the food itself. Not adding things that were not there way back. Yes. So the food has to get its originality and to get the taste as well. I would say, like I said, I have great leadership. I blend well with my colleagues. That makes me stand out, like I said. And also learning from others, willing to learn from others. Yes, and teamwork, like I said. Yeah. So it's almost done, but we give it another 10 minutes. How do I know when my fish is ready? But just by looking at the skin, and even it should not be juicy. It should not be juicy. Depends with how the size of the fish as well. Yeah. What I wish I knew before I choose this career is that you don't have your personal life. You really get limited time for your personal life. It's all about work, and that is a challenge. It's very challenging. The best place to begin is by going to school, going to do culinary arts, and studying about it so well. Because whatever you'll be taught in school or at culinary school, majority of the things is what you are going to apply when you are working, or rather when you are in the kitchen. So without the knowledge, it will be a challenge for you. But when you have those basic things that we get in school that you won't get at work, those will help you and will take you far. But you need to know the skills like the skill for knife, in order for you to chop that onion well without cutting yourself, when you are cutting tomatoes. There are always knife skills that you can only get in school. Yes. So to me, going to school is very important. Yes. And also for your papers and certificates. Yeah, it's very important. Ukikuja kufukuzwa una makaratasi, where do you start from? Yeah, but if you have your papers, you can always look for other opportunity out there boldly because you have your certificates. The coconut sauce is now ready. The only thing I'm going to add now is a bit of coriander. Taste your sauce. Balance all your flavors in. I have a family. I have a 8-year-old daughter that goes to school. So the only time I spend with her in maybe the end of my shift when I go back home, and when I have my one day off. Yes, that is when I spend time with my family. Yeah, but you know, compared your personal time and work, of course I spend more time at work compared to at home. So by now they're used to my schedule of work. Yes, and at the end of the day, you have to put food on the table, so work comes first. We also have our leave days. That is the time now you utilize with your family the most. We can now put it aside as we wait for our fish to, because we have kept the fish in the oven for another 10 minutes so that it can cook well. So we are going to fry our kienyeji greens. As I do that, I'm also going to put another pot with water to boil for our brown ugali. And then for the greens, we're gonna use only white onion, green salt and pepper, because I'm trying to get the original taste of the culture. We're going to put some oil. Let your pan be hot a bit. It is important for your pan to heat up in order for the easy, when you're sauteing your onion and garlic, it's much faster and easier, unlike using a cold pan or cold oil. Yeah. To saute is cooking or frying. Right now I'm frying my onion, and that is the only thing I'm going to use for my kienyeji greens. Only onion, salt, and pepper. Yes. Your onion, as always, should be golden brown. Your greens. For our greens, we are going to use kienyeji, that is managu. So we season it. We season it with the salt, a bit of salt, and a bit of black pepper. Some people would prefer in their greens to put a bit of milk. If you want, you can put milk. If you want, you can put milk. So I'll put a bit of cream in it, or milk, just a bit, so that it doesn't have to be that dry. So you see, this is the outcome of my managu. Also, you want your greens to retain its color, so that we don't lose a lot of nutrients in it. So it should be as green as possible. So this is the outcome of my kienyeji greens. You put it aside. I'm going to use brown flour. That is basically millet. This is what our great-grandparents used to eat back in the village. Yeah, and it's more healthy and with the nutrition as well. managu, fish on top of it. Then the sauce. This is a coconut sauce. Some lemon for the garnish. Brown ugali, that is for millet. Then you garnish. Always make sure that you garnish your dish for presentation. The garnishes that I'm using are microgreens that we get from our garden. That is at Fairview Hotel. Yes. Also, the dish I've made again is a cultural dish. This is greens, that is managu, some grilled tilapia fish, coconut sauce with brown ugali. That is basically millet. I chose to make this fish because I was comfortable making it, and of course I have to support my culture. This is where I come from. Yes. Thank you so much again for coming. Thank you for giving me a chance to pick a show. Thank you for my executive chef as well for giving me the platform. Kindly follow Fairview Hotel Nairobi on Instagram for more events. We do a lot of events, a lot of conferences as well. And lastly, come and have a taste of our fine dining, that is our French cuisine. Thank you so much. I've been your host, Chef Eve Adhiambo.